Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. The Gracious Escape. Why my wife and I have played gin rummy for 49 years. My wife and I live apart, which probably is the most potent improver of our marriage, but second might be gin rummy. We've kept score since 1977, but now we've filled a half dozen scorebooks. Of course, not a penny will change hands. Why has our gin playing endured? Well, first, it's an escape from life's and the world's stresses. It's civil. Neither of us would dream of cheating, and when we misdeal or forget something, we minimize and never blame. We're gracious in defeat, except when I fire the cards at her and tell her to go fuck herself. Yeah, I'm kidding. She does, however, when on a losing streak, sometimes look upward and intone, God, I deserve a win. God has more important things to worry about. When I'm on a losing streak, I often say, I need a comfort counselor, whereupon I drop to the floor and hug our doggy Hachi until I'm ready for more punishment. It is true that in frustration or joy, Barbara is known for bon mots, such as when I said, you appear innocuous, she said, I'm very innocuous, whereupon I made a name badge, which I have glued to the scorebook's cover. For us, gin offers the ideal balance of moderate thinking, fast pace, and just the right amount of luck. A hand can go from crap to gin in seconds. Fun. We play in our favorite chairs in a cocoon, which is our bay-windowed breakfast nook. Until recently, I'd ask Alexa for the music we're in the mood for, often ABBA, or if we need a mood elevator, Josh Groban, Johnny Mathis, or even Percy Faith, when we're ready for calm. But Alexa now refuses specific requests, so it's back to our CD collection, which we thought was obsolete, but in today's era of corporations squeezing us for every track, CDs are among the last sources of free and commercial-free music. Of course, there's something secular sacred about having played for 49 years, by the way, without ever a single fight, which is more than I can say for other interactions. And it's a routine, something we do most nights, even if only for 15 minutes. Broader lessons. Relationship advice tends to focus on communication, but I've too often seen people communicate carefully, yet still want to tear each other's hair out. Under-discussed are simple, low-stress pleasures. Of course, it needn't be gin rummy. It could even be parallel play. As I read or write, Barbara might play mahjong on her phone. We're led to believe that spending increases happiness. Playing gin rummy at home costs nothing, except the custom deck of cards with family photos, especially for our doggy Hachi. $20 amortized over hundreds of hands. Find me a less expensive, fun, emotionally rewarding recreation. Are you trying to spend your way to happiness? No need to play gin, but what could you and maybe a friend do to maximize pleasure with minimum sweat? Crafting, hiking, screen watching, playing ball? Meaning. Playing cards is the least productive thing that Barbara and I do. I'm not sure how much it recharges us or makes a major difference in our marriage. We simply enjoy it. Is there some pleasure that could be your gracious escape? In any event, that's the gracious escape. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 36 books. Perhaps most relevant to this is Relationship Stories and How to Do Life, but all 36 are on Amazon. In any event, I thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.